So we're here with Lights at Reading Festival. How are you doing?
I'm awesome. It's pouring rain. Everything's muddy, but everyone's in high spirits because it's Reading.
Cool. How was the set from your perspective? Because it was amazing from the crowd.
Thank you. It was awesome. So many people, more people than I expected. First slot of the day, we kicked off the dance stage. Expected maybe a couple hundred, but there was definitely more than that. It was pretty spectacular. Everyone seemed pretty awake considering probably the night's activities previously. It was great. Everything was really fun.
I mean, I don't know how much you know about Reading and Leeds from sort of back home in Canada. Is it what you expected? Like, because it's one of the biggest festivals over here. So.
It is what I expected, and I expected a lot. You know, it's like, we have festivals in Canada, but they're not nearly the size that the festivals are here. You know, there's so many people here, and everyone's so into seeing new bands and seeing music and just so passionate about it. And it makes it so much easier to play for people here, and you get a bigger crowd, and people know how to do festivals. I just forgot my wellies, which is the biggest mistake of the year. Yeah. Hopefully they're real leather, I don't know. Probably not.
Like 2010 for you over here in the UK at least has been huge. I mean, you've been over a few times. I mean, what's been the best kind of experience you've had over on our soil?
You know, it keeps getting better. I would have to say that Reading and Leeds is one of my favorites so far. I've done a couple of small gigs, like actually we had a warm-up gig in London on Thursday a few days ago at Montewater Rats. It's like a small venue, but it was packed and so sweaty and everyone knew all the words. So it was things like that are those intimate moments that you just love, even compared to shows at home. Like, those are the things that you live for as a musician. But at the same time, shows like these where there's like 2,000 people in the crowd and you're showing people who you are for the first time, that feels great. So, I mean, I would say this trip in general has actually been one of my favorites.
You've done Leeds and you've done Reading now as well. You've got to choose one of the two. Which has been better?
It's hard to say because Leeds, I mean, I spent the whole day at Leeds watching bands. The show was great. But today, it's only partway through, and although it's raining pretty bad, the crowd was bigger. There's a lot more excitement, a lot more bustle. It just seems like Leeds only a little bit bigger, so we'll see. Maybe I'll know better by the end of the day when I watch Blink.
Are you going to be there for Blink?
Yes, I missed them yesterday, so.
Is there anyone else you're especially looking forward to seeing? Or?
Well, I was hoping to see Holy Fuck. I saw them yesterday, missed them today because they're playing right now. So they're amazing, Canadian band. Quartet on the same stage, dance stage, really, really good. I've been listening to Quartet for years, and it's really nice to see it live for the first time. Band of Horses, looking forward to watching again. Really looking forward to seeing Blink, just because they're one of those bands, you know, it just like marks your youth. So it feels good. I want to watch. And that being said, I grew up on metal. Like, I was in a metal band before I was in pop music, and Hatebreed isn't playing today, but I'm such a huge Hatebreed fan, and they played yesterday. I would love to see them again. Speaking of which, actually, here's something fun. I have 2 new remixes coming out, one of which is Legs from Gallows, and one is Jamie Joseph from Hatebreed. And those are coming out to support New Orleans Relief, like a charity. So keep an eye out for those. They both remix my tunes, so it's completely like a weird mishmash, but it sounds great. They're talented.
Any more Architects cover in the pipeline?
I don't know. I mean, I've heard their new stuff. It's pretty great, so I'm looking forward to it, and maybe someday they'll have me on the record. I'm on the new Bring Me the Horizon, though.
Yeah, I bet.
Should be fun, yeah.